I have a list of students that, have issues that they want to discuss with the counselor that should be the ones that they're seeing every day, or checking in with those students who have maybe home issues going on or things at school. Kind of getting to the bottom of what's going on, why are we seeing those behaviors, talking with those students, and being here for the ones who, there's some students who don't have running water in their house, or, food, just being a resource to be able to get those things to those students.
To contact resources in the community, outside the community, to do counseling with staff, do counseling with the kids, go to community meetings.
I also would have, I'd have to respond to emergency things. I'd have to check on the attendance of students, and specifically some students who we're having issues with, and to try to figure out what's going on. That might include going out on a home visit to find out why they were there, why they were not there. And also I had to be available to respond to crisis situations, like if we had a case of suspected abuse.
And I've been trying to find what's been.
Outside hours would be anywhere from probably 5 to sometimes could be 25 hours, 5 to 25 hours extra.
I had 9 schools, and I was the only social worker. So if you talk about, there are 10 half days in a week. So I had 9 schools. So I had a half a day for each school, basically.
Being in a school our size, the issues and things that come up are, big for one person to have to share with 2 different schools.
What's been in my mind?
Well, it affects the students significantly, because one of the best ways you can help people is by building connections with them. When you build connections with people, they feel valued, and the interventions you do are going to have more of an impact in their life. They're going to listen more, they're going to be more receptive, and you can't do that if you're not there enough. It's much harder to build connections with kids.
I think the students get frustrated and the staff gets frustrated when they email or try to come down to the office and no one's here when something's going on, and I think that is a problem for everybody, the students and the staff.
And just kind of a waiting game for them, wait until someone shows up. So
It's just too bright.
School board meetings, they can talk to the principals, they can talk to the superintendent of schools, they can write letters, they can do petitions to have more social workers. They can let it be known that this is a service that they want to see, or that they want to see increased.
You can go to school board meetings, you can maybe have others that know your job, write letters to the editor of the paper, and just make sure you're known out there, communicate with the administrators what the needs are, and just do your job the best that you can.
you could go to the school board, and I think just hearing it over and over by multiple people would help to see how important it is. Just with the amount of people telling over and over to see the importance, but also the amount of budget cuts kind of determines whether or not we have that person, whether or not we think it's important or not. That's kind of where things get cut. So.
And it's coming into sight as the days keep turning into night. As the days keep turning into night.